here at the Mayor's Green Summit in Greater Manchester, which is an environmental summit designed to bring loads of different people together and hear feedback from listening events across the city region about what people and organisations want to see happen to make Greater Manchester a greener city.
This is an attempt to try and bring together different voices and find ways to participate in the creation of a charter. This is going to be a charter that sets out a blueprint for where we want to move forward in Greater Manchester.
So we're really excited to be here and to hear what the Mayor's got to say about the environmental vision for the city region.
One of the things that's really important about realising Just Cities being here is it illustrates that academic research shouldn't just be about understanding what's happening outside in the world and trying to interpret it and just write about it or just analyse it. It's recognising that research means being in the world and trying to make these changes happen.
We've been supporting the steering group in getting ready for the summit, and we've also been working with Ryan Bellinson, who's our PhD student, in organising the listening events and the breakout rooms today.
The way our projects work is we use co-production as a sort of a main methodology, which is to try and get people involved who aren't normally involved in research projects and in decision making, really, to just get their voices across. So we're trying to get the message out there, get people involved, let them know what we're doing and how it can have an impact on their everyday lives.
It's really significant for us to be here today. We're not just telling people about our research, we're doing our research.
I think business is an opportunity but also a barrier.
We need a much clearer long-term plan, especially for supporting local community energy schemes which are benefiting the environment and local people at the same time.
It's important for all the parties to realise that we need to take action, so obviously politicians, and obviously there has to be people, like the public has to realise, and that's why there has to be a lot of awareness work, but the public has to put pressure on politicians to take action.
Because a lot of people don't really know what's happening to the world. Lots of people don't even know what global warming is, so I think that there should be a lot more inclusion.
The main thing is that we need is for greater education and awareness of these issues, particularly by councillors and council workers, so that we can really enact change.
I think the big story coming through for education and awareness really echoes with some of the themes we heard earlier. And I think that's the fundamental thing. We actually have known what to do for a very long time. We've all heard a lot of these actions before. Why haven't we done them? The real question is, how do we put them into practice? And that's why I think this piece is really important, because we need to rethink education, expertise, experience and engagement. And those messages came through really strongly.
Beth has just finished speaking, feeding back to the Green Summit. I think this signifies how we're trying to make sure that our work actually plays a role and our research plays a role as part of these processes, not just sitting outside of these processes.
There's an enormous amount of enthusiasm for the kind of messages that have been put across during the various speeches at the event today. But that we have, these are not new messages. We've heard a lot of this stuff before, and it's just, I think a lot of people are feeling frustration that they want things to move quicker than they have been. We've been talking about this kind of approach for a long time, for several years now, and it's trying to sort of move it on, really. How do we get the leadership? How do we actually get people to put a flag in the ground and say, yes, this is what we're going to do?
Moving from a conventional understanding of what these events may look like, there are signs that there are steps that there's moving forward in terms of the way that can participate, but there are also big questions. Which voices aren't included here? To what extent do people and which people manage to actually finally have a say? What gets ruled in and what gets ruled out? What's the logic of why those things are ruled in and what's ruled out is often opaque, sort of hidden. You can't see why or what gets decided or who really gets to decide that. So I think the proof is still yet to come. We'll have to see.